Preseason, here we go. It's Rosenborg. Never heard of them. Never played them. Where are they? They're in Norway at the Lerkendal Stadion. Preseason game 1. Put 23-24 behind you.
It gone.
It's 24-25. They say it's the hope that kills you.
I'm feeling hopeful. I'm not saying we're going to play that well this year, but the direction Manchester United going, you can feel it. It's exciting. I'm encouraged by it. Rosenborg, I don't know how you say it.
Rosenborg.
I tell you spent more time in Scandinavia than I did, so you should know. Yeah, they're the heavies of Norway. You know, they're the most successful team in the history of Norway. They've fallen off a bit, but this is the perfect tune-up match. It'll be nice.
Sir, I could play number 9 for Rosenborg.
Sorry, you keep telling yourself that.
I could play number.
I'll tell you what. Wout looked pretty fast today. I don't miss him at all, bro. I don't miss Wout, of course. Big ego.
I'd cook Wout. Absolutely cook him. Dusted.
Yeah,
see you later.
Yeah, sure.
Jersey.
You're not even
baby.
that fast, by the way. It's not like you were like a track star.
New Jersey high school tight end, right side, strong side. Wout Weghorst. See you later. Let's go. Rosenborg. They finished 9th last season. Their worst finish in over a decade. They're down and out. Same with Manchester United. That's maybe why we're playing them, sir.
Early tune-up match. I mean, we always do this. Like the matches start easy enough. We always go to Scandinavia at some point in our tour in some semblance of a way because you know what? We have a huge following in Scandinavia, in Sweden, in Norway, in Denmark. And it's a great part of the world during the summer. So should be a fun game. Should be a good tune-up game. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of blonde people in the crowd watching and enjoying Manchester United play.
There's going to be a seriously light roster. This is going to be just getting fitness for the little kids out there. Nickname for Rosenborg, the Troll Children.
Might be the best nickname ever. That might be the best nickname ever. Trollegan.
Trollegan in Norway, Norwegian, if you didn't know that. The club was founded in 1917, but were not allowed to play amateur league matches until 1928 because they were troll children, sir. Like you said, they're the most successful team in Norway, but they have kind of been taken down a peg or two in recent seasons. The stadium looks pretty nice. They have featured in the Champions League many times, so it's a nice facility. It'll be nice. Summertime in Scandinavia is very pleasant. I'm sure the lads will enjoy it. As far as formation for Rosenborg goes, the 4-1-4-1 and
4-1-4-1, the throwback.
The throwback packet in. And, one player to watch would be their leading scorer, Ole Sæter, their top scorer from last season. He is 28. From Norway, born there, played there, sir. I probably couldn't play number 9 for Rosenborg. What do you say?
Could or could not?
Could not.
Could not. I don't think so. Yeah, he's like an older statesman. You know, he's 28 at this point. He only made 10 appearances last season, but he scored 6 goals. So good, pretty good goal-to-game ratio. I'm not worried. First of all, it's preseason, and it's just an opportunity for us to run out. But the most important is the pitch looked pretty nice. That pitch you just showed looked nicer than any pitch we saw at the Copa America. So that's first thing. The weather will be good. They won't be cooking, They might be cooking in the States when they go. That South Carolina game might get pretty fucking hot. But, I can't wait. United's back, and there's enthusiasm at the club. It's like the weight has been lifted. The Glazers kind of slinking back into the back seat. There's a lot of excitement happening. Carrington's getting the refresh. We've got real competency in the front office. I think there's a hop in everybody's step, and I'm excited about this season. I'm excited about getting preseason going.
I'll tell you what, these Norwegian names, sir. Can you pronounce one of them for me?
Holm.
What about this
Tangvik. You speak Danish.
You're going to see a lot of Henriksen, Jensens, Tangvik.
A lot of Ulrichs.
You got a Ronning Jorgensen.
Not even the right team. So we got a lot of Scandinavians listening. Yeah.
Can't pronounce them. But as far as we know, this is a tune-up match. The Troll Children, watch out. They could get us. You never know.
Don't troll us too hard,
These
please.
Troll Children, sir. You gotta be careful. What is your starting 11? What do you say? Who's going to play for Manchester United? Who do you want to see feature here?
I think, first half, the classic first half, second half kind of thing, especially in these early games. He's going to go with the strongest team he has. So I think he's going to go Onana, AWB, Kamwala, Maguire, Lindelof, Casemiro, Mount, Hannibal, Ahmad, Anthony, Rashford. And that's a decent 11, all things considered. We usually don't have an 11 that strong in our opening match. So that's what I think we'll start with, and then we'll get a whole new 11 in the second half. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to say everybody, but I'm going to put Gore in for Hannibal. I'm going to take the same 11 you need to sprinkle some youth in there. Maybe Harry Amos at left back instead of Lindelof. It's preseason, so I'm not as concerned about what the starting 11 is going to be. I just want to see the kids. I want to see some goals. I want to see the Norwegian Manchester United fans having a good time. That's what preseason should be all about.
It does make you feel good. It's like when they go to these places and you see the support they get, whether it's Hong Kong or Scandinavia or the States. It's like, dude, Manchester United, we are not every other club. We're a special club. So I'm excited for preseason. Like you said, youngsters, seeing the new kit and the youngsters. And like you said, it's going to be the early games don't matter. The late games of preseason matter because that's an idea of like how we're going to tune up in the first games of the season. But
preseason doesn't matter. No preseason.
The last game of preseason is more indicative of the 11 you're going to see. I'm not saying the quality of the match matters.
Wrong.
Okay, I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
Wrong.
Whatever you say, bro.
So last
I'm talking about the 11.
We beat Arsenal.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 11 that you see in the last game of preseason will probably be the same 11 you see in the first game of the season.
Sancho played false 9 last year, and then he didn't start the first game of the season against Wolves. We got cooked. I'm just saying, like, preseason, I don't value preseason. We got cooked. Wolves blew us.
I thought we weren't talking about last season.
I'm just saying, preseason does, like, I'm trying to explain it to the Manchester United fans here, the American Red Devils.
I'm talking about the 11.
Preseason does not matter. The 11 doesn't matter. The performance doesn't matter. All that matters is, and I would argue, the first 5 games don't matter either in the league because you're finding fitness. It's literally, where do you stand at Christmas? That's the only thing that matters. So you don't look at the table till Christmas.
Well, I look early, so we have two different schools of thought.
Don't look at the table.
We have different schools. I look.
Don't open.
I look on day one, bro. I'm looking now.
But you know what? I'm just trying to say, like, anytime they suck me in with good preseason performances,
I'm not speaking about the quality of our style of play. When we play well in preseason, we play like shit. When we play like shit in preseason, we play well. I'm just talking about the 11 might be indicative of how the manager wants to line up in that first season towards the end of preseason. That's all I was trying to say.
Well, a lot of these players are going to be late coming back, so are they going to make the last preseason game? I don't know.
That's a whole other thing. And we're starting early. And we're starting early, right? Because we got Community Shields.